Hey, good morning everybody and welcome to the vlog. I hope the start of your day is absolutely incredible, and I truly mean it because I love you guys so much. I am actually excited today because Perdita, my girl over here that you guys love so much, she's actually been in this enclosure literally since the day we opened up. The grand opening, Perdita was in this enclosure, and honestly it's not too small for her right now. She's not outgrown the enclosure, but I kind of want to give her an upgrade because she's such a special animal, and I think that I can get her into an enclosure that is even more viewed, right? And I think it's going to also bring the fact that so many people come back here when we're open because of Perdita, because of Snaz, because of all the other animals you can hold back here, as well as feed the alligators, that sometimes we get a lot of people here and there's not as much flow in the rest of the building. So I decided we're going to actually move Perdita to a new enclosure today, and I think it's going to be perfect, not only from a standpoint of displaying her and being able to access her, but also for the fact that people are going to want to go over to the other side and spend time. She's going to look so amazing. So let's go ahead, get Jessica, and we're going to go ahead, prep the cage, and get her moved over. So I just got a package from Amazon, and it's titled, well, Poop Head, but not as nice as that. So I'm not sure exactly who this is or what it is, but thank you for the nice letters and stuff like that. That's awesome. I can't wait to see what we actually have in here. It's, oh my god. Okay, that isn't going in the vlog. So I'll edit it.
Yeah, I can blur it too.
So I'm not really sure who this is from, but it says it's all poops and giggles until someone giggles and poops. This will go to Lori, I suppose. Thank you. There are just some times that I walk by and you see something that is so cute in whatever enclosure. Obviously Ivy is just sitting over there, and then look at Aries' head just poking up, just kind of snuggling up. I think that they're best mates, there's no doubt about it. Let's hope that they decide to have babies here coming up soon, because we've seen some courtship but still no breeding, but absolutely wonderful, wonderful snakes. Alright, so Jessica has the enclosure all set and ready to go, so we're going to take Perdita over there, and I love this part. This is one of my favorite things that I do, is when we upgrade an enclosure to just see how the animal actually reacts to it. Again, Perdita's been in this enclosure now for 2.5 years, so for her to get a new giant enclosure is going to be amazing, and I haven't seen it yet, so we're going to see it together, and I'm pretty excited about it because, you know, Jessica just crushes it. So this is going to be pretty awesome, and Perdita, I think, is going to love it. So let's go ahead and let her go, and let's take a look at this beautiful enclosure. Oh yeah, oh yeah. Look at how beautiful that is. That is going to be awesome. I mean, again, with all of these branches, Perdita loves to climb, so I'm assuming she's going to probably be up in the branches quite a bit. As a matter of fact, I'm going to release her right onto one of these branches to see if she wants to climb a little bit. I'm gonna put her right like this and let her just explore around. Now I think the best thing to do, oh my gosh, she looks so good at this.
She looks crazy in there, bro.
Oh my God, look at this, man. This is so cool. So
what a good idea.
This is gonna be awesome. I mean, it's gonna be so much more room for her. Plus she's got all of this room to climb, which she's gonna be so happy with. So yeah, so I'm just gonna sit back and enjoy this for a minute because this is awesome. For all you guys and gals out there, you may realize that Valentine's Day is coming. And sometimes, you know, buying some flowers isn't a bad idea, you know what I mean? It's a good gift and stuff like that. But you know, if they're 30 bucks or something like that, they're gonna die a little bit later. You could buy some really cool plushies if you want. That's fine too. But I have another option, an easy option. Believe it or not, we are making digital cards customized for you guys. That's right. We have 4 choices. We're gonna put a link in the description. You can go there, you can customize them. You can get the 4 choices. Go ahead and pick which one you want. It's only $4.99. You can go ahead and print them out. You can send them to someone digitally. Do whatever you want. As a matter of fact, we're even doing black and white versions if you want to color them yourself, you know. So again, it's a great way to send a Valentine out to somebody for a relatively cheap amount and super easy. So again, link in the description. Go ahead and make someone your Valentine. The work continues on. We're actually going to do a makeover on Jeffrey's cage. You can see it's a really cool rocky type cage. Love this enclosure, but the fact is there's no foliage whatsoever. So Jessica picked out a bunch of foliage over here and she's going to work on this, make this look absolutely beautiful for my boy Jeffrey. All right, time to put Jeffrey back in his new enclosure, which looks absolutely amazing, by the way. Again, just little pops of green, you know, like on the ledges over here. I mean, it feels like it's something you would actually see if you came across this in the wild. And that's what Jessica's been doing a great job of, just using her creativity, making the place look better. And again, because of his color, you know, that kind of, you know, neutral tones over here didn't make him pop as much. Now we have this green and the yellow of his color and the peachiness, and this just all makes it all come together, makes his whole thing pop. Habitat looks so much nicer, obviously, but I think also he looks better as an animal, and I think he's going to enjoy it and get a little bit of enrichment from it too. That's one of the things we might do from time to time, is actually switch cages up so that we can actually get that enrichment. He's going to go around, sniff all these plants, and he's going to really kind of have his mind working, right? So Jessica did a great job, and I couldn't be more happy. You guys know that we feed mainly frozen thawed here at the Reptarian and over at BHB, and we take our feeders very, very seriously. We want to make sure we're dealing with a company that only keeps very nutritious rodents, but also humanely treats them, right? And I can't say enough about Coldblooded Cafe. Coldblooded Cafe has some of the highest quality rodents I've ever seen. They're very cleanly packed, very organized. The sizes are exactly what you're supposed to get, and they're delivered to you in a flash in an unbelievable way. I couldn't suggest more dealing with a company like Coldblooded Cafe for all of your rodent needs when it comes to reptiles. And honestly, guys, I've been dealing with them for a long time, so I'm going to put a link in the description to all their stuff. If you want to get some frozen rodents, and it's a lot cheaper than getting them from the pet shop, definitely go give them some love, because they're great. They've been taking care of us for years, and I really do think you guys will love it. I love all the improvements that we're doing. Again, I definitely have to work on the anaconda cage here pretty quick, because we did some foliage in there and then they just destroyed it. So we have to learn how to do foliage in here where it works and still pop. So that's going to be on the list too. And that's the whole thing, right? It's easy to get complacent when things are looking good. You know, you look around, you're like, oh, this looks great, that looks great, and you just kind of settle for it. But you always want to continue to improve. You know, take for instance Matilda's enclosure here. You know, obviously for a year and a half we had a wall, it worked. We had to step over the wall, we had to lift her up, stuff like that. And then we tried to build a new door the door failed miserably, and then I actually had to get some friends to come out and help me build. But now Matilda can come out, and it's absolutely amazing. So those little improvements that at the time I was even kind of like, should I even do it? But now that I've done it, it's made such a world of difference. And that's kind of the way I feel about all of the Reptarium. It's just to continue to improve. Even if something looks decent, we can make it look better. Not only will that be better for us in the visual of the place, but also better for the animals. And that means a lot to me. And I take so much pride in this place. And so we have to continue to improve everything, right? The care of the animals, the husbandry, the enrichment, the experience level, the way it looks, everything like that. Because if you stay complacent, then you never really reach a better place, right? And speaking of a better place, I'm down in the dungeon, obviously, at BHB, and RJ's just hanging out over there. Hi, RJ. What's going on, buddy? Better place is this. I tell you what, there's not a day that goes by that I don't dream about what this place is going to look like here in another 6 months, 8 months, whenever we do the expansion. Obviously, this will be gone. RJ will definitely be down here. He might even be in the same spot, but there's going to be different stuff. I've talked about the fact that this is about 12 foot long and about 8 or 9 foot wide over here. Oh, RJ, you almost fell down, buddy. You okay? You need a hand? You need a hand? Come on, bud. Up you go. There you go. There you go, baby boy. And of course, he's going to have an area where he can kind of climb up like a natural slope where we can hopefully get him to where people can throw food into his mouth. So RJ will be down here, but then all along this area I've talked about, these will be aquatic. And you know, there's so many things going through my mind, like how tall should it be? How should it be glass? Should it be, you know, rock looking? You know, all these things. And again, what I talked about is having a place for RJ, having a place for Salt and Pepper, probably a big snake, like an anaconda type exhibit, not Ivy, but maybe another one that we can potentially get in and swim with. And then lastly, a stingray exhibit where you could swim with stingrays, feed stingrays, pet stingrays, stuff like that. Not to mention over on this side, we want to do a bunch of touch tanks and stuff like this. So a lot down here is going to be aquatic. Again, all this row is going to be aquatic. Over here, we're going to have some touch tanks with, like, you know, again, starfish, urchins, the little cleaning lobsters, stuff like that, as well as, you know, maybe just a whole bunch of other things. The point is that, yeah, I could sit back and just kind of enjoy the Reptarium 1.0, 2.0, but I think that 3.0 is going to be kind of the crown jewel of the Reptarium, if you know what I mean, because we'll have down here, which unfortunately a lot is going on in my head, right? You know, listen, the ceiling's only 7 foot tall. I really can't do it with a 7 foot tall ceiling because you're not going to put all that money and energy and then have it kind of feel cramped. So I have to break out this floor. This floor has to come out, has to go 2, maybe even 3 feet down, so we have a 9, maybe even 10 foot ceiling in here so that it feels like an expansive place. We've got to put 2 stairways in so you have an egress on both sides of the place. There's a lot to think of, but the fact is I could sit back and just kind of say, hey, listen, let's just enjoy life the way it is. And don't get me wrong, I want to do that, but I just feel like once we get done with Reptarium 3.0, downstairs and upstairs with a bunch of new animals upstairs, it's going to be pretty phenomenal. And that's where I feel like I'm going to feel at least like I'm a little bit more in my comfort zone, where I've achieved the end goal of what I wanted to achieve. That doesn't mean we're not going to continue to improve. It just means that I will have achieved what I wanted to when I set out. And then who knows, maybe we end up going up after that. I don't know, but right now I can only think about 3.0. But again, always better yourself. That's what's important. So you guys remembered how we kind of move things around here. Again, just little improvements. Definitely really cool now that we've been open a couple days, where kids can see the frogs and can see the scaleless corn, midnight, all that type of stuff. Not to mention we have Karma over here, we have Fruit Loop here, and then we just moved this guy over here. This is actually a Nosy Phala, which is a little bit of a different locality. Has some blue, but has more red than, say, the Nosy Bee. So now we have kind of a rainbow effect here of chameleons. We have the female Nosy Bee up here. We have these guys here. So it's kind of cool. Again, it just makes this kind of corner kind of pop with color. Just tons of color, tons of cool chameleons. And again, because now we have 4 panther chameleons in a row, we can kind of rotate out who holds them, because we typically take the panther chameleons out when people want to hold them. So that way it's not all on Karma, or no on Karma and Fruit Loop. Now we have 2 other ones we can do too. So again, I'm really happy with the improvements we've been making. We still have a long way to go, but still I think it's actually turning out really well, and it kind of gives you a sense of accomplishment. And again, I love the fact that we can continue to move forward and kind of continue to do things. I hope that it inspires you guys to get out of your rut if you're in it and do something, because little progress can add, because little bits of Because little bits of progress adds up to big progress. And again, we're making big progress here, but we have a lot more to come. It's going to be an exciting year. I can assure you of that. If you enjoyed this video, do me a favor, hit this playlist right here. Just 1, 2 videos. If you click on it, really helps my channel. Thank you so much. Over here, you can subscribe to my podcast channel. On this side, we are literally 45,000 away from 3 million. Hit the subscription button. Please turn your post notifications on. Have a wonderful day. Remember, be kind to somebody, and I promise I'll see you tomorrow.